Hey guys, Calvin here, and I am giving you my last game of Modern Warfare 2. Well, actually that's not true. It's not the last game I ever played in Modern Warfare 2, but it is the last video commentary I hope to ever do with this game. You know, barring something absolutely insane like Black Ops having all kinds of game-breaking bugs and glitches and me sucking miserably at the game or hating it or I don't know, getting shot in the head or, you know, something awful, I can't imagine I'm going to ever do another Modern Warfare 2 commentary. So I wanted to bring you guys this game as my last commentary, frankly because it's really one of the favorite games I ever played in Modern Warfare 2. It's a nice high score, it's a nuke vid, all that helps, but it was also fun. I mean, I kind of camped the airplane a little bit, but in ground war domination, this airplane is a pretty crucial spot if you're not indoors fighting over the C flag. So you know, I felt the way I moved around here was pretty appropriate for the role I was playing. You know, the Slayer role, guarding that B flag, and I think you all will agree that I ended up doing a pretty good job. But I've been saving this commentary for a long time, or at least this particular gameplay, just because it really was so much fun to play, and I really do hope you guys like it from that perspective. So, what do I want to do in this commentary? I want to wrap up a little bit of my Black Ops talk from the last video, and I want to also just provide a little bit of retrospective on this game. So, briefly, my last video I talked about the perks and everything in Black Ops. I was going to go through a list of the weapons and game types and all that stuff, but you know what? The game is going to be out in, well, 23 hours. And I don't really think there's any real need to do that at this point. I will tell you all that there are a couple of guns, especially that I'm really looking forward to using. Excuse me, drank too much Coke Zero there. There's a few guns that I really want to use. The submachine guns, AK-74U. Anybody that played a lot of Call of Duty 4 is going to be pretty geeked for the 74U. The Spectre just looks and sounds awesome in the SMG class. In the assault rifle class, there's all kinds of guns I want. The M16, the oh, there's, by the way, this is a fanboy trying to block me in there, I think. M16, the FAMAS. I love the way the FAMAS sounds, looks, everything about it in this game so far. So, or excuse me, in Black Ops so far. The Galil apparently is extremely powerful and accurate. I'm looking forward to using that. The Commando is apparently a great gun. The Commando is pretty much the precursor of the modern M4. And there is also, of course, the G11, which is actually a prototype gun, a Heckler & Koch gun that never went into production as far as I know, and it's a 3-shot burst, sort of like the M16, but faster and more accurately, or excuse me, and more accurate. You have to buy every assault rifle in the game, and then that gun is unlocked for you, and you buy that, I believe, at level 46. So in case you guys don't know, there are 15 prestige levels, 50 levels each. I believe the guys at Treyarch have confirmed that getting to level 50 in each prestige should take you around the length of time it took to get to maybe level 55 in Modern Warfare 2. I think that's what they said. They compared it to about level 60 in World at War. I think the prestiges are going to go by very quickly. Instead of taking, you know, maybe 20, 25 hours, 40 hours, 30 hours, whatever, per prestige, I think a lot of players are going to get to level 50 in 10, 15, max 20 hours. Getting to 15 prestiges probably is only going to take, there's the nuke, and there's the nuke, and the game has only been on for 3 minutes and 20 seconds, I believe. That might be one of the faster ones I've gotten. Yeah, I know, I'm not speedy with the nukes, but gosh, I completely lost my train of thought where I was. Oh yeah, prestige levels. 15 at 50 levels each. I believe the math on that says that it should probably take you about half as long, even with that, as it took you to get to 10th prestige in something like Modern Warfare 2. So I think that's great. I'm still not 100% positive I'm going to prestige, but you know, you get the create a class rewards for prestiging, and there's a few other things that are unlocked. Prestige leaderboards at Prestige 1, Prestige 15. There's special Prestige-only game modes. I have no idea what those are, but that's kind of tempting as well. And there's also, of course, excuse me, there's also, of course, something to be said for having pretty emblems. And, you know, the bragging rights of being 15th Prestige. Now, I hear there might be actually be some hacks already for 15th Prestige lobbies, and we've got to hope that Treyarch knocks those out of the park, because none of us want to deal with that, man. We really don't. And if there are 15th level hacks, 15th prestige lobbies, I will probably not prestige past prestige level 1. I think my current plan, and not because I intend on getting a 15th lobby, it's purely because I don't think at that point, if there's hacks, that it is going to be worth it, or it's just not going to be worth the time for what's essentially going to be a meaningless accomplishment with all sorts of people, you know, hacking to get it with no effort. And you know, yes, you are talking to a guy who got invited into a 10th prestige lobby in this game, so I understand the hypocrisy there, but I really will be disappointed if that's prevalent in Black Ops. I do think at this point I am pretty sure I've gone from saying, yeah, I'm not going to prestige to I'm most likely going to prestige at least once, mainly because I think I'll be better the second time through, know a little bit more about the guns, and I really want to unlock the prestige leaderboards and the at least one extra custom class slot. So, you know, beyond that, we'll see how long it takes, and we'll go from there. So I think that's just about does it with Black Ops, guys. I am going to record, commentate, and put up the very first game I play. I can't promise you that I'm going to quit the game after one game and commentate it and put it up, but it will be up no later than Tuesday morning EST in the US. And no matter how badly I do, no matter how well I do, the very first game of Black Ops I play, I am going to put up a commentary for you guys. Yeah, like I said, I can't promise a lot, but there it is. It'll be up for you. So if I do have Black Ops at midnight, and I think I will, it is going to be entirely because of the help and good grace of a friend of mine named Dan. I'm going to give him a big shout out tomorrow or Tuesday if I do get the game, because I can't leave. My baby daughter needs me, obviously, to be here with her. I watch her a little bit later in the night while her mom gets a little bit of extra sleep, so I can play games but can't really leave the house in the middle of the night anymore. This is what happens to you guys when you get old. So, you know, just be aware of that when you make these important life decisions and how it affects your video gaming. No, obviously I'm just kidding, but I am really grateful that I have a friend willing to do this for me. So that is it for Black Ops, guys. This is the last game of Modern Warfare 2 I'm going to post. Where do I even start with this game? Before Black Ops, it was the most anticipated shooter. You know, it was the most anticipated shooter that I had ever really wanted to play. I played maybe 20-25 hours worth of Call of Duty 4 before I kind of got frustrated with it and quit. I don't even remember why. Then I played, by the way, I wasn't any good at it either. I had 1.27 KD or something like that. Then I played World at War, and I played a lot of that. I probably played more like, you know, 100 hours worth of World at War, and I was actually pretty good at that game. Managed to hold a pretty high KD. Well, not high compared to YouTube guys, but high to somebody like me who didn't play a lot of shooters. It was, you know, 1.8 or 1.88 or something like that. And you got to realize at this time, guys, I was not a competitive gamer. I was not playing a lot of multiplayer games. All of my competitive background was on the PC. I was a kick-ass Unreal Tournament player. I was pretty damn good at Quake 3. I played Counter-Strike from the very first beta. That's how old I am. I played a lot of PC games, so I was really new to consoles, and not necessarily new to consoles, excuse me, new to console shooters. And Call of Duty 4 and World at War were really the first ones for me, and I kind of got frustrated with them quickly. I really had a hard time learning how to be as good as I wanted to be. And for me, being as good as I wanted to be was going to be someone who, you know, held at least a 2 KD and could get gameplays like this. And everything changed for me when Modern Warfare 2 came out, because I was so excited to get the game, and I just knew it was going to be great, and I knew I was going to love it, and I did. I loved it. I mean, I played the damn thing obsessively. It came out right after we found out we were pregnant, or not, you know, we thankfully weren't pregnant. My fiance was. Man, I played this game so much, and frankly, I wasn't very good at it for like 3 months. I 1.5 KD. I struggled to get YouTube-worthy gameplays. This was before I became a commentator, and for a long time I said, man, I don't know what I'm going to do to get better. And then what I did was I watched videos on YouTube. I watched videos from a lot of people on YouTube. I made friends with guys in the community. I started to really think about how I played for the first time. For the first time since playing any kind of shooter on a console, I started to really think about how I was playing and try to work on my aim And pretty soon I had gone from a 1.5 KD to a 2.27 or whatever I ended up with. I think that was what I ended up on this account. I started a second account and got that up over 2.6. And KD is not everything, obviously, but it was a really good indicator for me for how well I played and how much I was improving. So from that perspective, Modern Warfare 2 really was the beginning of my career as a competitive multiplayer gamer. I went from being average at best to multiplayer shooters to being, you know, I hope well above average, maybe even into good. Hopefully in that good to very good category, especially in the pub games. And I owe that all to YouTube. Frankly, I owe that all to friends and community members and people who don't know my name and who I will never meet. You know, their hard work helped me get better. Obviously, I put in hundreds of hours of hard work and effort and dedication, and you know, sit in a room by myself, just just learning how to aim and trying to learn how to snap shoot and quick scope and, you know, all kinds of ridiculous things. But I owe the lessons I learned to the people that came before me in YouTube, helping me learn how to do this stuff, and that was the inspiration for me becoming a YouTube commentator and a YouTube director, because I knew that as good as I had gotten with everybody else helping me, I could help you all get that good as well. And that's why I did this. That's why I started this. That's why I'm going to do this. I'm going to post a screenshot of the last game of Modern Warfare 2 I ever played. It was the best score I ever had. This game ended up 65-9, by the way. That was a 52-6 regular 6v6 TDM. It's the best score I've ever had in a 6v6 TDM. And it was the last game of Modern Warfare 2 I ever played, and I was happy to stop on that note. It was a fun ride, and I'm glad it's over, and I will see you all in Black Ops.